All right, and we are back. We've got just Tom, Jim, and myself today, but we're going through our picks, talking a little Bears, and yeah, we're getting things kicked off with the Bears. So we'll just hop right into it, see what we're looking at for the game.
Yeah, shout out to the Hall boys. I think they may be doing their Christmas today or something. Um, Sucks they can't be here, but we do have their picks and everything. In terms of the Bears, big game this week. Playoff implications. We are officially in the hunt now. We got to win out. We have to have some teams lose. Minnesota lost.
Packers.
Packers need to lose. I don't remember who else needs to lose.
They lost last week, right?
Yeah. Also, I do want to shout out Wargs for going to Africa, surviving that trip, sending some cool pictures. Can you just tell us a little bit about what happened?
Yeah, I'll start with the travel. I mean, I think we traveled for like 36 hours yesterday, and I slept for like 30 minutes, maybe.
And he's on here, guys. Okay.
It might be a little crazy, make some wild picks, but I'm not thinking straight, so at least I have an excuse.
Yeah.
Savannah was sleeping so hard on the second flight, and when we were waiting for our bags, she was
So
like,
jealous.
"Yeah, like I wish I could have gotten better sleep." And I was like, "You slept for like 6 hours," and she was like, "Sleep like this." So I was just thinking about like she's gonna have such a messed up neck and everything, and her like back and shoulders. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" It was like I slept for like 30 minutes, and literally I snored once and like snapped awake.
You're like, where am I?
I looked over at Savannah and I woke her up, and she was just like looking at me all crazy. I was like,
yeah,
right.
I cannot sleep. I hate flying. I can't sleep on a plane. I actually have once, but then I woke up and I was like, are we going down?
I mean, you have to be really tired to be able to, or I have to be really tired to sleep on a plane. But yeah, it was brutal, but worth it, dude, for sure. It was so cool when we were there. We went on like some safaris and stuff. We saw all of the big five. We saw a few of the little five, which we weren't even aware of until
those dogs that you sent. Those were cool. Yeah,
that was crazy.
What are the big five? Like elephant, lion, giraffe.
So it's the toughest. I think what it actually was is initially it was hunting the most dangerous animals to like hunt like on foot. And then it was like the most dangerous animals to sight on foot. So they do like walking tours for the safaris as well, which seems pretty awesome.
That's like scary, I feel like.
Yeah, super scary. Like never to run, never to do anything quickly. So you try to walk quietly and like not make a lot of noise, because if you make a lot of noise, animals will come check it out.
Yeah, true.
So I was like, dang, like that's different, because we try to make a lot of noise when we walk, so we don't like sneak up on a bear or like know, whatever it is. So I was like, dang, like I would have not known, but that was super cool. But yeah, but the big five, it's water buffalo, elephant, lion, leopard, and rhino.
Okay, I'm so glad you saw the rhino, because those I feel like are few and far between.
So yeah, that was when we got into the poaching conversation, and I didn't want to ask too many questions to seem sketchy, because my passport it's not a flattering picture, we'll say.
You're there for rhino test?
Yeah, my beard's all big and stuff, and he actually said that not to make this relation as to my passport on record, but the first thing he said is that it's actually like a war, like it's like a terrorist organization. Like, it's like, because they're for hire, right? You just hire ISIS or whoever, and then they go do some messed up stuff because they have no morals. But it's literally like special operations people, like the UK's like 666 agents, and like our like Green Berets and stuff like that, and like it's crazy.
That's good that they have them there, I guess. But did you have like guys with guns and stuff when you were like?
I mean, like when we went in, they had like guns and like a dog, and they were like, they sniff for like elephant tusks, and they sniff for firearms. So like if you're like going in with a firearm to do like whatever, but
it's a different world over there, dude.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's funny. The joke that they kept making, our tour guide, he was actually the head guide for the head safari guy. But he had just like the worst dad jokes ever. He was like, yeah, like in the Americas, you drive on the right side of the road. In the UK or Australia, you drive on the left side of the road, and in South Africa, we drive on what's left of the road, and it was
Dude,
brutal.
that is pretty good.
And like it's like a 1-lane road with like a fat shoulder, but people just use the shoulder as an additional lane. So like if you want to pass somebody or get around them, they'll just like you just ride their ass for a little bit, and then they get over into the shoulder, and then you just swoop.
Wow, that's wild.
It was nuts, dude.
You also talked about the rolling blackouts.
Yeah, that was kind of a sad thing. They said it's been happening for like a long time.
Woke up was hot.
It's just as soon as you wake up sweating under the covers, like the power comes back on.
Yeah,
well, whatever.
That's wild.
But,
well, I'm glad that you guys had a good time, and
super cool. Yeah, seeing those animals and stuff, and then like
it was so big.
Yeah. Dude, would recommend though, the currency conversion was wild. So like $10 is 200 Rand, give or take. It swung tremendously from day to day. Even it was crazy. Like one day we looked it up and it was like 10.50. The next day we looked it up, it was like 9.75. I was like, well, if you're converting like a few $1,000s, like if you're trying to like get cash or whatever, like it makes a difference, right?
Yeah. But, so did you go all out then? Like you can just whatever you wanted.
A little bit. I mean, we kept like over tipping. Like it was like 10 to 15% is kind of what was expected. And we're like, well, like we'll just throw them 20. Like it was awesome. Like whatever. It was a cool experience. And like, we went to some fancy dinners for like a couple $100. It was like it would have been like 1,000. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like each individual course they came out with had its individual wine pairing with it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Like a palate cleanser and stuff.
We only did it once, so I mean, it was cool. It was cool, but
that's the big thing. Did you relax on your honeymoon?
Yes, yeah. It was very. I mean, we had enough stuff we were going around, but it was like all relaxing stuff, like wine tours, and then like the safari was pretty cool, and then we had a lot of downtime when we were out there as well. For the safaris, that is. They left at 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. or 8:30. Then you had breakfast, and then it was all chill. So we'd take a nap usually, and then you go back out at like 4:30 and do like a night tour thing.
That's cool.
It was, dude. Yeah. And then when we were going out at night, I was like, why are we out here like with the spotlight and stuff? Like this feels crazy. And then we saw the leopard on the last night at night.
Dang, yeah, that's cool. Worth it.
Yeah, it was sick.
Cool.
Would recommend though. Highly recommend.
I personally would like to go to Australia, but I don't know. I'd have to be sedated going over. Like I can't. I just can't. I really try to tell my brain that I can fly over deep water.
Oh, that's it for you? It's the water?
Well, and just fly. I mean, it's everything. I just don't like being that high. I just don't like the thought of if there's no land under me, even though it's I don't know. I just want to. If I'm going to get in a plane crash, I just want to die. Like I don't want to get like. What if we're over open water, we fly. I'm one of the only survivors, and we just die out there. That's just like an irrational fear. But
no, I mean it's a real fear. I get it. Like I mean I just had to fly so much because I was just like broke in college, so it was just like I was nervous and stuff, but I had.
Yeah, Savannah's so good with it. She flies all the time too, Savannah.
Yeah, but like that's the thing is like when I fly, I'm like nervous. I'm gonna like do something wrong or whatever. Like they're gonna catch me with like water in my water bottle, which I've done before. It's embarrassing. You have to go all the way to the back of the security line and go through again. But like she did like a few things. Like she had her tray table down when the plane was landing, and like a weird thing, you have to close your window shades when the plane's landing or open them. Which that was kind of new to me. I was like, oh, whatever. And then in South Africa on one of our flights, and we were flying to where the like after we were leaving the safari to go to like basically I don't know what the name of this place was, Hazy View. Okay. Anyway, they were like in the announcements, they're like, you can't take pictures of flight attendants. It's a federal offense. I was like,
dang.
Okay, like did you guys have a problem with this? Like,
they're like memes, dude.
It was weird, but yeah, there's like a few like weird things here and there. And we flew Lufthansa on the way back, so they were speaking German. When they came around and asked what we wanted, I was like, ein Bier, and they're like, what? I was like, beer.
No English, idiot.
I did say Dankeschön one time, and they said, bitteschön.
Yeah, I always think like I would just not talk German. I would just listen because if I talk German, they'd be like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, but I know German, dude.
Yeah, I was so tempted to like a couple of times, but no, I
Yeah,
couldn't do it.
that's just you know, a local trying to speak to a local. I feel like they would just own me. So
Yeah, well, everybody speaks English, so they'd just be like, "Dude, like
yeah,
that's probably what they'd say."
that's our second language, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
All right.
funny.
Well, let's talk football. I
Get
know
into
we I could talk this crap with you all day, but
Yeah,
so this Bears Brown game, I'm
yeah,
in big implications. I know it's still a long shot for the Bears to get to the playoffs, but I would love, just the hope is good enough for me as a fan and for the players. I think they feel that they're playing well and actually have a chance of getting to the playoffs, even though they played so bad in the beginning of the year. So
mhm,
a couple key game things that I think we have to do to win this game. Can't turn the ball over, and we have to
yeah,
create turnovers with Joe Flacco. He's still new to this offense. I feel like we can get to him. He's just like he doesn't move.
right,
Uh, I just think that we can really get to him. I don't, and make some turnovers. We have to be more physical than the Browns defense, number one in the league. So we have to match that intensity. They're at home. They're going to be coming out, ready to play.
yeah,
And then get the Flacco's old man. That's what I said on my notes here. So we got to get Flacco. That's the whole thing.
yeah.
What do you think?
No, I mean that was going to be my key. Is I think the defensive line has to get after him, and to just bring up one play, I was like listening to some content and stuff because I've been gone for 2 weeks, so I was like, I don't want to come in completely ignorant, but they brought up the fact that on the 4th and 1, the big 4th-and-1 that we had for Detroit, I think it was either Yannick Ngakoue or Montez Sweat, but like after we had already stopped them, they just like Superman jumped over the pile like to like put another body between the line of scrimmage and like the line to gain and like where they were pushing the tackle back to. Like, Superman jumped onto it. So like they're playing with some, intensity for sure, which like a lot of people had questions on Flus. He's calling the defensive plays right now and he's got the defense fired up. And I don't know. I think it's hard to say because we've had some stinkers on defense for sure, but right now they're playing healthy and they're playing with a chip on their shoulder and like they're playing like they've got something to prove. And Jalen Johnson being on a contract year, I'd like to see him get another pick. Those were some bets that I was making, like in addition to the spread bets and everything that we make. I would bet on like individual player to get the interception. And that's like pretty good odds. I think it was like plus 900 when I took it for Jalen.
Yeah, those odds I feel like got to be.
Yeah. If you're picking the individual, they're a lot better. And I think I picked Brisker as well on another one. I think I might have missed that actually.
Bears D has been getting some turnovers, so that's not a bad bet.
Right. Yeah. Well, so then I'll also bet like Joe Flacco to throw like over, it's like either a half or so like he has to throw 1 or it's 1.5. He has to throw 2, obviously. So I'll bet that as well. And then it's like, so when Jalen got it, I was like, boom, both of the bets that I took on it cleared. And I was just like running around the house freaking out. Chill.
Yeah.
But it's a fun one to take. I think I've been on record saying it, the over for field goal yards or over for field goal points or whatever, depending on the platform you're betting on. That's another fun one that I'd like to take. But back to the Bears anyway.
No, you're good.
Another defense definitely gonna have to show up. DJ Moore is on the injured reserve list. I tried to fade Amon-Ra St. Brown last night because I was like, they got a nice corner there in Denver. I'm blanking on the name, whoever that is, but I was like,
we need Luke. Luke and Jesse have great memories for names.
Yes,
I am not.
Pat Surtain.
Okay.
No, you're right though. They can just go on names for days. It's insane.
Yeah. We missed you guys.
What's up?
I said we miss you guys.
Yeah, miss you guys. I thought that was going to be a thing, and I think Matt Eberflus would do this earlier in the year, where he was like kind of like playing mental warfare with like the injury report and the injury reserve list and stuff like that, where it's like, all I can tell you is that he practiced or he didn't practice. Like that's all I can say. So I think there might be a little bit of that with DJ Moore. It wasn't an ankle injury, so those tend to swell up, and you can play through that a little bit more. Which obviously it was good to see that he did do that. That was a impressive.
But I think DJ Moore
is it ankle?
Limited on Thursday, full participant on Friday, but still is listed as questionable. And then also Brisker did not practice on Thursday, limited Friday. So
yeah. When he went down on that Detroit game, dude, and Detroit played like Detroit does, which kind of, irked me a little bit to go back to last week. It just seems like they're trying to injure players out there. Like when
I was seeing it, and I did see something about that after you said that, because I wasn't really for the Justin Fields particularly about them like protecting him. Like who I forgot who on the Bears said like we can't have people trying to hurt him, and I didn't even think about it. But it is like happening. Like he's trying to protect himself, and they're late hitting him.
When he becomes a runner, they do not call. They're like, oh, like you have to call him as if he is a runner because he has made himself into a running back when he runs across the line of scrimmage like that. But like, even so, like, and then there was the one where I think it was Mooney was like clearly out of bounds, and they came in and they threw the flag for it, and I was just like. I mean, that's happening every play. Like we finally got a few flags for it. It might have been, we were at home, but like I've seen it twice from Detroit, and it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Classic.
Yeah, I know. And like, there's been big talk around the league about the refs right now with the Patrick Mahomes, and then just like watching the Saturday games last night, they did pretty well. But I mean, I just think that the refs are determining some games, and I don't like that.
Close my shades 1 second. I got some light coming.
Yeah, you're good. I did want to talk about the Browns.
Their defense.
They have some injuries, and I just want to kind of go down the list here. I don't know these names very well, but I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 7 guys either out or questionable with concussions or. So right now, Jordan, I don't know this guy, the linebacker. They have 2 linebackers out. He's out, Jordan Kaczynski or something. And then also Anthony Walker is questionable. So that's 2 linebackers. Their safety is out. Juan Thornhill, he's out. And then the defensive tackle, Jordan Elliott, is questionable with concussion. And then their center on the offense is out. And then other cornerback is shoulder questionable. I mean, you can go on and on about these. I mean, obviously Deshaun Watson has been out. Like he's out. Just like they have injuries, and the defense is not what it was, a couple weeks ago. And that's good for the Bears. And I think that with their mediocre at best offense, I still believe that, even though Joe Flacco's been playing great, they have a mediocre offense, and their defense is not as strong as it has been. I think the Bears have a good chance of winning this game.
I mean, 100%. The line just moved to 2.5. It was a full 3 points is what I was getting it at earlier.
The Bears?
Yeah. So obviously, if it moved to 2.5, you want to think that a lot of people are taking the Bears on that +3 because that's a favorable bet, which I agree. So I mean, we'll call it +2.5 for now. Insane line to me, especially with like you going down the injuries there. Like they are significantly depleted in a lot of places. I mean, are we really giving them 3 because Joe Flacco came out and played a good game last week, or like a decent game? I guess you can say.
I would say closer to 1, 2. It's a close. This is a fairly matched team right now. I know the Bears are 5-8 and the Browns are 8-5, but
they got a taste of that win, and like they've said that in their post-game interviews, winning's contagious, all these things, and it's like, it's a lot easier to make a case for your team after you make a win. But like, I don't know, they're playing well right now. I think Cleveland defense could come funk it up a little bit for us. I could definitely see that. What's the over/under at?
I worry.
37.
I don't like playing at Cleveland. Makes me a little nervous. I know they're pretty rowdy and just home field advantage right now. But I think some Bears fans will show up.
Not far to travel.
No, so
Chicago.
It does make me nervous.
My damn fight. I could not play a football game right now. 36 hours of travel. No, they've got like an
You
hour
couldn't
and a half.
even run out there. You could just get
What's the flight?
smoked.
What is that? Cleveland. Here, no, you're good. I'm gonna look up what the flight is. There's no way it's a 2-hour flight.
And I also was Browns are a blitzing team, and Minnesota is a blitzing team, and we didn't do very well against that.
Yeah.
That makes me nervous as well. But all in all, I'm still going Bears. I think your flight was 14 hours, right? Or Cleveland to Cleveland.
No, so I'm what? No, it's hour and 32 minutes here. Hour and 32 minutes. Boom.
Then, man, I think people will be driving. Chicago. It's like
Crazy.
a 6 hour
Drive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's 12 o'clock game. They leave at like 5 in the morning.
Who's this?
What are we talking about?
Fans?
Yeah, our fans.
Oh, okay. I thought you like knew somebody who was doing it. I was like,
no. I was just, Bears fans showing up.
Okay. Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about these the Bears?
I'm interested to see what they do at the running back position this week. There was a stat that the Bears have the most runs for over 10 yards in the NFL, which I think is actually credit to the offensive line as well.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see what the offensive line does against their defensive line. Myles Garrett is problem maker. He makes problems.
Yeah, we're gonna run away from him, dude.
Because I want to see freaking Deontay Foreman just crack his ass across, because he doesn't run away from contact. He runs Roshan as well. I want to see them just.
Well, Oka, the defensive end.
Oh,
Browns.
Yeah.
He's out, and I know he's good, and he's out, and that's on the other side, I'm guessing. So we should just run that way,
right?
I mean. They have so many injuries right now. We can throw the ball against them if we protect Justin. And I think I'm always again for the run. If we got to run the ball to win the game. And we do, like you said, we have some good running backs that are physical. So do we have all the running backs this week? I think we do.
Hard for me to keep up with that, but I want to say I think so.
We have a linebacker out, or he did not practice. And then St. Brown.
Edmonds or Edwards?
Yeah. So we have a linebacker, Sewell, and St. Brown are out. DJ Moore and Brisker are questionable.
Okay. All right.
So that's the only, that's not bad. I like that.
Edmonds and Edwards should feast. I want to see if we get Jack Sanborn back in the mix again. That's another thing that I'm going to be looking for. So I'm just going to be watching every position on offense and defense for the Bears to sum it up pretty much. I'm going to be watching the game on both sides of the ball very intently.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a big game, and I am excited to watch it. It'll be a good one, I hope. I mean, all the ingredients are there.
Yeah, I don't know where our defense is currently ranking at, but we're playing like a great defense.
We're top 10. I think we're top 10.
Top 10. That's going to be
in takeaways probably are up there from the last 3-4 weeks. This is me spitballing. I have no idea.
You taking the under? I think they are. Got to be top 10. Got to be.
Yeah, top 10 in most things. I mean, at least like 9, 8. I feel like that's for defense. Offense, not so much. But well, let's get to some picks here.
Yep.
I know everybody's dying to to figure out our picks here because they're just going to copy us, obviously. But let's see here. So I just want to say I went 4-1 or 3-1 are my picks. I did a pick.
For this week, yeah.
So just want to throw that one out there. But we are starting a little later this week, so we are going to go just Sunday and Monday's game. Starting off with Atlanta at Carolina. And last time I checked was -3 for Atlanta.
Let me reference. Also, if you could get Luke and Jesse's picks for the Bears game, even though I feel like I probably do know them.
Yeah.
Dude, what the heck? Where's this game at? Atlanta.
Both picking Chicago.
Both picking Chicago? Okay.
Yeah, so all 4 of us are on Chicago. Wait, what are you?
Chicago, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Atlanta, Carolina, -3 Atlanta is what I
Yeah,
have.
they're both Atlanta.
Okay.
And I'm saying Falcons win as well. This Carolina team's just awful. I say it every week, but they have no offense. You can't win without offense if you can't score.
I've been trying to like ride some dogs, like there's some people that are down, there's some teams that are down. Like I played San Diego Charger or
The Chargers.
LA Chargers. Jeez,
LA,
whoa. Yeah. All right, we got
I
it.
do that too, man. It's okay.
No, we played I played the Chargers defense. That did not work out for me.
You were in the negatives on fantasy for a bit there.
That doesn't look good. Does not look good.
Yeah.
But
I played the Raiders D. I picked them up. I had 3 defenses, dude.
What they score for you? Like
25.
25.
Yeah, and they had 21 points allowed too. So if they had like 4 fumble recoveries, like crazy.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. Yeah, I'll take Atlanta here.
Yeah, I think that's the right call because I like also I want to be like, oh, their defense is good, they're playing well.
It's just not there. You kind of feel Philly saying it.
Yeah.
Like as it comes out.
Yeah. All right. So hey,
another point. Tough to fade Luke at this point right now. He is on a bit of a heater. So if I'm ever in question, I just pick with Luke.
Do we have like a tally of all the last 4 or 5 weeks?
He's been that's when he's really been stretching his legs out and running away from the group.
Yeah,
but
it's interesting to see who is like on top at the end of all this, at the end of the season.
Yeah. I got my trusty notebook, but that only tells us so much because I've been absent. So
yeah, you need to be vigilant on that, man. You gotta on it. Is that the right word, vigilant? Tampa Bay at Green Bay.
Tampa Bay at Green Bay.
And -3 was the last line here. I think it's Green Bay -3.
Got to be 3.5 is what it's at currently. Do you want to do current or what?
Let's do current.
Yeah, because we're releasing it today, right? So okay.
Yeah, we'll see what they have on theirs because right now.
Did they write the line as well?
Yeah, Green Bay 3.5. So, yeah, go ahead and pick yours first.
Sure. No, tell me Jesse and Luke's first.
We have the advantage. So, it looks like Jesse's going Green Bay, and Luke's going Tampa Bay.
Damn, I kind of wish you wouldn't have told me because I was going to pick Tampa Bay regardless. But now that Luke's on Tampa Bay, 100% Tampa Bay. I don't know. I think Baker's he's good. Like he had a little bit of a downfall and fall from grace, but
they've had a couple close games that they've lost.
Yes, yeah, and I don't know if I believe in Green Bay's defense. Like they're good on paper, but like I struggle to name guys. Jesse and Luke, I'm sure wouldn't because they're freaks, but I don't like Green Bay's defense. Tampa Bay, they're gonna ball. Mike Evans.
Well, personally, I want Green Bay to lose, obviously. Right. So, and I don't have anything written down here for my notes for some reason. Like I have every other game picked, but this one, and maybe I just couldn't decide.
Yeah.
I have a theme this week. I'm going with home teams for the most part. Also in fantasy, I'm going with home players.
Got it.
So I don't know. I just have a feeling, and Green Bay's at home. But I don't want them to win, so I'm going to go Tampa Bay.
All right. I've done that too. It's like I want Green Bay to lose, and I bet again, or I bet with them because I'm like, oh well, I can't have things that are good happen to me, so I'll just pick Green Bay because I want them to lose, so I know they're going to win.
Right, and I think this game could go either way. They're both. I think Tampa's still in the playoff picture, so this is a big game. A lot of big games this week, and. And I think that this one is also there. Everybody's gonna be playing hard, but Green Bay looked so good 2 weeks ago, then they didn't look so good last week. Yeah. And it's just like, what Green Bay team were we gonna get this week?
True. Yeah. AJ said it this morning. I think in our group text, he's like, "Big day today." It's like
seriously. Phil said there's gonna be a lot of pacing.
Yeah. Red zone's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, my pitch will be. I need to try probably after the Bears game just just go take a shower, I do have notes here. I did take Tampa Bay. Okay,
Nice.
cool.
There you go.
All right, yeah. Jets at Dolphins. Do you know the spread for that? I don't know.
Yeah, I see right here. Jets are +8.
Okay. So let's see. Luke's there. Jets.
And also it
They
came
both
out.
are picking the Jets.
You're thinking the Jets?
No, Jesse and Luke are both on the Jets.
Oh wow, that's wild. It did come out that Tyreek Hill has the option to play this week.
Okay. Did you see his wife text him about that? Like when he got injured? She's basically like, "Get your butt back out there, dude." I don't know if that's real, but I think that's
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy that they're both on the Jets. I feel like when the coach gives a player the option to play,
yeah. I mean, Tyreek Hill not being out there would be huge. Big implication.
This is crazy. I hate this game.
We need we'll look up how Tyreek Hill is. Let me see.
I'm just gonna take the Fins, whatever.
+8's not terrible.
-8's not terrible.
Or -8, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
You have Tyreek Hill in your fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Let's look.
I've been trying not to.
It just says to make his own decision. I've never seen that on an injury report for ESPN.
Dude, and it's an early game too. Like, I don't know what to do.
Pre-game workout. So I'm gonna go. I have the Jets down here. I think they cover it. They've been playing well. Dolphins, like last week when they lost, that was
bad.
I think they're not as good as people think they are. I think they're a little bit like, showy, and I like that, and I do think they have some crazy talent on offense, but their defense looked bad, and then they make mistakes on offense too. So.
True.
I'm going Jets here. I think it's going to be a stalemate. I don't think that the Dolphins' D or offense is going to get, and they're not going to get so far with that Jets D. So Jets, 3 Jets, 1. Hey, you could be good there. That's a win for you, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, moving on here. The Giants at the Saints, -6 Saints. I know that Olave. I have him starting right now in my fantasy. I've been talking a lot of. This is a fantasy show, I guess. He hurt his. He's always on the injury designation, but different issue this time, ankle, and he did not practice Thursday and barely practiced Friday.
You seem like a partier.
Here, 1 second.
Oh, you're good.
Come here. You gonna say hi?
Is he crying?
Come, hey, get up here.
Who's there? Goose.
Goose. Here. What's your goose?
Oh.
Boy. Hey, look.
Uh-oh.
Make an appearance on the pod. Where's your big boy? Where's your big boy? All right. Okay.
The line has moved, though. I'll say in our little intermission, it's 5.5 now.
Okay.
So people are taking the Giants.
Hey, the Giants are playing well. Get over there.
DeVito. Tommy DeVito.
They've won 3 games straight.
Illinois' finest. University of Illinois' finest.
Let's see. They're playing so well, but I'm taking the home teams this week. But if Olave doesn't play, I think
factor really. I mean, he's good.
I know he is. Who other receivers did they have that are healthy? I'm gonna go Giants. I'm going against my home team thing.
All right. I'll pick before Jesse and Luke. I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you? Were you gonna say something?
Nope.
No, you're done. Okay. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. You ride the hot hand, right? Tommy DeVito's hot. Like, I think it could be a comeback for so long, but Saints D is like they're all right. They're pretty good.
They are really good. I do know what they picked, so
This is tough. I kind of want to go Giants. I don't know.
yeah, they picked the Giants as well, both of them.
Oh
So
no,
we're all on the Giants.
That's scary because that's a scary one for me.
This is a different way of doing it because now we can't feed off of what everybody else is picking, or like changing our minds and stuff.
Yeah, we can go back to the other way too, though.
True, that's true.
All right,
we're all on the New York teams.
Oh shoot! Except for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you take the 10
mixed in there.
Okay. Houston at Tennessee. CJ Stroud could not play.
Ooh.
Will Levis is playing like a dog. I think Derrick Henry's running the ball well. The last 3 weeks, I feel like they've been giving him more touches. That offensive line has been playing well. And they're good at home. And I'm a home body this week, Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Houston has their receiver. Is Tank Dell playing? Do we know?
I don't think so. I don't think the other guy is either playing.
Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on my fantasy team.
Yeah. He's out.
I need to go look at my fantasy lineup right now because I'm scared. I'm just scared.
We got a couple more hours before game time. Nolan.
True. Oh my God.
Yeah, Nico Collins. He's questionable. He's not playing actually. He's out.
Oh, no, I don't have a running back to put in his place. I might be playing Royce Freeman again.
Oh shoot.
Oh wait, no, receiver. Okay, so no, if Hill doesn't play, I have Judy who put up 10.4. That'd be decent if he doesn't play.
I put Sutton out last night.
Daniil Douglas. You what?
I didn't play Sutton last night.
Oh, what'd he score?
12.
That's the thing about Denver receivers. Like, I mean, Judy, like Jerry Judy has 10.4. That's a good game for him.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I was like, I just went off of average, targets and what they've been doing. And I'm playing Reed on the Green Bay.
He can ball.
Yeah.
Back to the pick. I will take Tennessee. I like a lot of what you said. Houston with like 3 of their top players being out, it's just hard to take them. So yeah, we'll take Tennessee.
They both also have Tennessee.
Oh no!
Oh man, there's no competitiveness to this week at all.
At least we're making our picks, and then they're like backfilling, and
I think
we're all the same.
Keep doing that. I don't want them to influence me.
Yeah. All right.
Kansas City at New England, -9.5. Kansas City.
Let me see where that's at.
I mean, the Patriots' offense stinks, but their defense scares me a little bit, especially against the struggling Kansas City.
They got Zappy?
Yeah. They played okay last week, right?
Let's see what his line is. Passing props. Bailey Zappi over half a touchdown is -166. That's pretty bad. Passing yards at 183. That's pretty bad. Dang. Okay, so I don't think they're thinking that he's going to do much against KC's defense. Yeah, I don't know. Did you pick? You said KC.
Let me see here.
It's at 8.5 now, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a mad Patrick Mahomes. I say here. So
yeah.
I worry about the spread though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of points. The over-under is at 39.5. Kind of wild.
They're going to score like 30?
Well, yeah, like that's the thing. If New England doesn't show up at all, then that under would still hit, even if KC puts a number up on them, which I think they will. So I'm going to pick KC as well.
Okay. They picked.
They both didn't pick KC. There's no way.
Jets with New England. And Luke with KC.
Yeah. Get right game. I think Mad Mahomes is dangerous.
Yeah. I think they're gonna come out. He got a 50K fine. He's mad. He's ready. Randy Reed at 100,000 fine. I don't agree with it. I mean, you can't. They yell at the refs a little bit. You can't do that. And and if we want to talk about it a little bit, I think that it was a penalty.
Yeah.
They were calling it, which is, that needs,
They've been calling it a lot more this year. It's been called like 11 times or 9 times as opposed to like 2 or 3 the previous years. So whatever.
Yeah. I did see some statistic though, like, they're calling it more, but it's on a certain play, maybe like a QB sneak or something that they call it, like 8 or 9 times it's QB sneak.
Oh,
so like I don't know how accurate that is, but they said that they're gonna have an emphasis on it.
Yeah.
And but to not call it all game.
Well, but then when you look at it, like the image, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's offside.
What are you looking at?
I'm with, it's a foul, and you can't be mad about it. And what if that play didn't do anything? We wouldn't be talking about it. So
it's just a stupid point to fine $150,000. I mean, it's like, again, like not that big of a deal to them, but like that's just like let's make an example out of this. And I don't think that was a let's make an example out of this moment, but whatever.
Yeah. I it's pretty crazy. Okay, so 49ers at Arizona minus 13.5.
Arizona's getting that? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of wild.
I feel like I always have been going against like the 49ers big spread, and they win by 14.
Yeah. I could easily
Arizona Arizona's coming off a bye week. Worries me. They're at home. They'll have some tricks maybe up their sleeve.
Murray's been playing a lot of Call of Duty on that bye week, you got to assume.
I don't see – you can't go against this 49ers right now. They're playing so well.
Yeah.
So, 49ers.
Yeah, I too will pick the Niners for a lot of the same reasons. I think their defense will try to show up and maybe even get a goose egg. I think that's something that you can kind of hang your hat on as a defense, is to not allow a team to score at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if I see that happening. I might flirt with the bet depending on what the odds are. That might be, maybe like Arizona less than 7.5 points or something like that, or 8.5, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see the Niners just absolutely rolling here on the road. Again, not that far to travel, just going right down the coast there. And I think they're going to beat the hell out of them. So what do you guys have?
They have a minus 12 line. Is that it right now?
It's 13.5.
So that's something to maybe talk to them about.
Interesting.
Luke, because he did pick Arizona. Jesse is.
Oh, no, it's 12.5. 12.5.
Okay.
12.5.
Yeah, that's even more reason to go with San Fran for me.
Luke's got Zona. Jesse's got Niners.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, we're into the afternoon slot. Holy cow. Well,
we're flying, dude.
Yeah.
Washington at Rams.
We still got 4 games in the afternoon slot. That is insane.
6.5 for the Rams. Minus 6.5.
3 games. Okay. Yep. Still 6.5.
So I'll go again here. Rams are playing for a playoff spot. I mean, I think if they lose, maybe they're eliminated. I don't know if that's right, but they had to win their games. And Commanders are garbage. Stafford's going to pick them apart. Rams.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of fantasy teams pick up Stafford for this week. I don't know for what reason. I think I had him on my bench in favor of Purdy, which that's a tough decision sometimes, Purdy versus Stafford. But
I got Levis going this week, so
that's crazy. I love it. That's sick. I don't know. That's kind of cool because he could have a great game. Honestly,
I feel like I should have picked up. I guess he wasn't picked. Last night's game, Lions Goff.
Oh, Goff, yeah.
But Luke had.
Luke started him.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I see. Like that is the thing, is I kind of want to. No, they got Nakua, they got Cooper Kupp, they got Stafford. Washington sold away their entire defense.
Mm-hmm. They're not good now. Like
no, I'll go Rams as well.
They both have Rams.
Me and you, I think we've picked the same on all of them except for the Dolphins.
Yeah, there's a few more games here. Some big games coming up here.
This is the week that we sweep it, dude. We're just gonna get every pick.
Hey,
watch us go.
Like I said, I went
3-1.
Yeah, because I picked the Raiders, the Colts, and the Detroit. So I went 3-1.
Nice. Yeah, but we're not counting that. But congrats.
No, I know. All right, so big games here on the
Jesse and Luke.
Monday. Huh?
Jesse and Luke on the Rams.
The Rams. They picked the Rams.
Oh God.
Yeah, we all picked the Rams.
Now I'm tempting fate for sure.
This last 3 games are huge. Starting with Cowboys at the Bills. It looks. I don't know who's -2.5, but
I got you. It is the Cowboys. Wait, no, it's the Bills. The Bills are -2 currently.
I don't love that. I don't love that at all.
I mean, they got a lot to play for this week. Like again, you had already said it's a big game.
I mean, really, Cowboys are playing for a
1 seed, probably.
Yeah, like they're playing for their seeding. I think they're going to be in the playoffs, but Bills got to win. And when you back a team into a corner, Well, who you got? I want to see who you got first.
I'm going with them boys. Again, want to secure a high seeding in the playoffs, and if they do secure a high seeding, they're going to have a home game, which is huge for them boys. And I've been picking them boys pretty much every week when I've made picks, so I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah. I think there's just a lot more on the line for the Bills right now. I said that. I worry, but I think the Cowboys are a little bit dome bodies. They like that dome, and it's going to be. I don't know what I didn't do the weather report this week. Shame on me.
I can pick it up real quick,
but I don't. It probably won't be great weather. And I just see the Bills winning this at home. I think.
Ooh, rain showers like all day.
Yeah.
But rain, not snow. It's like 50 degrees out there.
Yeah, dude, there's no snow in the forecast until at least early January 5th to 10 maybe. There's some cold air. It's just
a pretty good chance of raining a lot, which actually kind of makes me hate my pick for Dallas because they just throw the ball so much. But Dak's a big dude. He's got big hands. He can handle it.
Yeah, don't go back on it now.
No.
Let's see what they got. Buffalo. They both have Buffalo.
Oh, wow. And you picked Buffalo?
Yeah.
Crazy. All right. I love fading you guys there.
Yeah. The 1 week that I did everything that you guys didn't, I won. So something to that, maybe.
Maybe. Except we did pick the same teams for like 8 games. So.
Okay. Baltimore at the Jags.
Baltimore.
At
Jags.
At the Jags. I've been picking the home teams.
Jacksonville's underdogs at home. It's a poor dog that's got to fight in his own backyard.
They're just lost. They're lost right now. Their defense has been playing not great at all. Trevor Lawrence is banged up. Etienne is not playing well. I mean, he's playing okay, but not. He's been banged up as well, honestly.
Yeah.
Kirk's out. I got to go with this Baltimore team, dude.
Yeah.
They're actually staying healthy this year, Baltimore, and it's pretty fun to watch. They're top 5 in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just Lamar's time. It's his time. And I think he rises. The cream rises to the top. He's the cream of the crop. Going with Baltimore.
Dude, when he came into the league, I was like, there is no way this guy. He was kind of like he didn't come off as a leader. I'll tell you that.
When he would decide to run, it was crazy. Like he would like do some crazy fake and then take like 2 super long strides, and I was just like, oh, there he goes.
Yeah. He's just, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going Baltimore.
I like it.
And you're going Baltimore.
Yeah.
They got Jesse with Baltimore and Luke with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right. Luke's feeling confident. That's a confident pick to make there. 3.5 at home though. We'll see.
Last game, Monday night, Philly at Seattle.
Dang, we're gonna break a record. We're ripping these things.
I love it, dude.
Philly at Seattle. Let's have them go first. We've been, let's have them.
Okay. Jesse has Seattle, and Luke has Philly.
Do we know Seattle? Can you pull up Seattle's injury report real quick? I'll make my pick while you get it pulled up, but I want you to have it for yourself. And then I'll change my pick if I don't like it. But I'm going to pick Philly. Being favored on the road is my thing this week, I guess. If you're a dog at home, then I hate you. But is Hurts going to play? Is he on the?
He was sick. Yeah. I was saying in the group chat that people are sick. They're getting sick around the league.
Yeah, dude. Everybody was sick on the damn flight yesterday. That was freaking. I was waiting for Ashton Kutcher to pop out. I had such a bad experience. Like, it was bad. This lady was just coughing in my face on the bus. I was like,
I went to my nephew's birthday party on Friday, and I was hugging him. I was like, well, how's your birthday going? He looked straight up at me and go, right in my face. Oh my God, dude.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. Geno Smith is questionable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a couple more other people questionable. No one's out, though, so.
I mean, Seattle's a tough place to play. That's a long way to travel as well. I've been talking about the close travel. Let's say that's coast to coast, not in a good way. Oh, well, I guess that's how you do coast to coast. It's not like you go. I did a coast to coast flight. I went from Seattle to San Francisco.
Well, that is a long flight, Eagles.
Yeah. Losing 4 hours. Time zones are a thing. Let's not forget.
Yeah, shoot. You might have me on this one. I'm picking the Eagles, but now that you're saying about the time change and stuff.
And Seattle's a tough place to play. They're going to be aware of that time change.
And they're playing for their lives, too. I'm going Philly still. I got to go Philly.
Really? Yeah, I think so. Got to go with the gut,
Yeah. So these are gut picks, a little bit of, like I said, I went a lot of home teams this week. But although I just went Philly, I just went Baltimore, maybe I'm not. Those are both away teams. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all the games, right? We're good.
Yeah, no, we ripped them good. Got through all of them. Yeah, dude, glad that we could get this one off. It's been a little while, so yeah.
Yeah, I was itching to get back out here, guys. I mean,
dude, the thing, I'm gonna upload this at like 12 o'clock though, probably, which sucks because I have to upload it that one.
That's okay. That's all right. We'll get it out there, and
I could just put it up without the intro and the cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
I might just send it because I want to get it out before the games, and when I do it the other way, the editing just takes too long. I have to render it and download it and all that shit.
I'm cool with that. But make sure you like and subscribe. We do take time to do this, and I like doing it. It's fun. So
thank our wives.
I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, man. No, I was saying thank our wives for allowing us to have the time to do this because it is 50 minutes on Sunday morning. Who cares? All right. But dude, I'll just say it. I want to get some hats out soon. If we get to like 100 subscribers or something, we'll do like a hat giveaway. I think you kind of put orders in for those in large quantities regardless. So we'll give away like 5 or 10 for the subscribers. So
we need to get a logo going or something too. I know we have something, but
I was kind of wondering because like I don't want to make a logo for the hats. I think we just do like keep it like text and then like on like a banner or something like that, because like if we're going into creating a logo, Jesse's the graphic design guy. I'll consult him.
Yeah, he's got it going on, dude. I couldn't.
He's quick with it too. He gets them out.
Yeah, like we did the weather report, and he put me on the screen, Jim Cantori, in just my face, and like he just would pop it up, right when I get down. Like,
all right, so yeah, we'll make the claim. We might follow through with it, but I think it'd be fun.
Our videos are reaching a little bit further. I think every week. So
we've got some toxic comments rolling through. Keep the toxic comments coming.
Give it to us, great.
Whoever it was.
Yeah. What up, dog?
Keep it coming. Because we're going to keep the podcast coming.
Yeah, we're on stop.
All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Hopefully, we'll have a good podcast here on like Monday. We can call it a Monday game or something. And yeah, hopefully, all of our picks are right at that time.
Yeah. Hopefully, the Bears win. Go Bears.
Go Bears. Till then, go Bears.
Yep.
See you guys.